So going back to shock value versus wanting to sort of appear like the perfect whatever and has done everything right and wants to only present that image to the world. What do you have to say in terms of pitching stories?
I think the main advantage of the personal story, and as I say, like I definitely feel, understand what is the framework of your personal story. Don't ramble, don't go on. How does, as I say, it serve the story? And what does it say about you as the writer? And be careful not to ramble. And the advantage is this. I remember, and I'm going to tell you, the same goes for me. I had executive producer, Moira Curland, who I have worked with on Medium, and she's been on a gazillion shows. And she said to me, when I'm interviewing 20 to 30 writers in a day for a staffing position, what I remember are the personal stories. So that's your advantage. You could be cautious and inaccessible and not get the job. Or you could understand the right personal story to tell when and make an impact.
And knowing that that's the right personal story and when to tell it, is that something that's refined over time, when
Yes.
you can kind of see somebody wince and be like, ooh, I think I've crossed the line, even though this really is my story?
Yes.
I can tell I've scared them away.
I definitely think there are areas, like when we look at what we talked about, like rape, like incest, like eating disorder. I think that if you think about what is the emotional truth that came out the other side of that, and you frame it in that I went through a trauma that led me to this belief or this negative narrative, or and through that I came up with this idea without having to define what it was that makes you uncomfortable and you fear will make the other person uncomfortable. So I think really what we all want to know is something happened to you that gave you something to say. And how does what that something is serve your story?